Hi Cancer, this is Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your love reading from now until the end of June. Okay, this is for Cancer couples with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Mars in the sign of Cancer, okay? I've added Venus and Mars because those are the planets of love, okay? Venus would be for female and Mars for male, okay? This is a general reading, so take from it what you can and leave the rest. Appreciate that. It's not going to resonate with everybody. It would be wise to take it to your higher power and make sure these messages are definitely for you. Be discerning, okay? Speaking of which, Divine has added in also energetic soul ties and soul contracts with past lives, with past life connections that are meeting up, trying to unite in this lifetime, that or have already. So that means forming a union. So they would be involved in this reading as well. They're coupled. So that would be, they would be involved. So Cancers that are in, would be some sort of energetic, like twin flame or soulmate or covenant, like kingdom spouse, union, or they're in waiting. They could be in a separation period, or, but they know, as far as they know, they're supposed to be, or you're supposed to be coming together, okay? There might be messages here for you if that is your situation, okay? Again, this is a general reading. The decks have been cleansed, cleared, and meditated on already. So let's go ahead and jump into this, shall we? I hope that you're doing good today, Cancer, okay? Hi, Divine. I'm ready. Yes. Cancer couples between now and the end of June, please. What's going to happen for them in terms of their relationship? Just, yeah, highlights. This card, I'm telling you. What is it with this card, Divine? This is a big astrological time, I guess, because this card has come out in multiple different signs. I mean, the last signs I did, at least one of them started it with this: dreams, union, commitment, and then surprise. So Cancer, like Divine just said, at 4:11, 4:11, 11:44, 44, 11:11, 4:44. Any of these combinations could be prevalent to you, okay? But Divine just said it. We're at a time of massive changes, astrologically speaking, and we've been hearing about it through a lot of different astrologers, and I can attest to that. I've been doing astrology since, I mean, 6th grade, right around. I don't know how old we are when we enter in 6th grade. What are we, like 12 or something? That would make me rather old. We can just plop, many, many decades on that. Let's just add that. And say, I mean, over 3 decades. We'll just say over 3 decades worth of my love for astrology onto that 12. Okay? And I'll just say, we've got big things going on with our planets. Pluto shifted, I mean, Mercury shifted, everything shifted, Neptune shifted. Oh my goodness. Out of Pisces into Aries, into Aquarius, from Capricorn. Sheesh. So, a dream union. And I'm getting a sense for you guys that at least one of you, and I guess I'm talking to my energetic squad here, because this is going to be 2 groupings. We've got the energetic people, ties, and many of you aren't in union. Many of you are probably separated, in no contact or very little contact, dealing with your journey. These are typically soul growth journeys where you're dealing with your own stories and lessons before you can come together. Trust me, I know. I'm on one myself. So many of you, it's looking like you're coming to the end of the road, though. One or both of you is going to be surprised to realize, though, you're coming into union. 7-11 on my timer, turned to 7-12, but those numbers, 7-11, I'm getting a few numbers, so I'm just going to say them. It started with 7-11, then I had 117. 17s are important today. I've been seeing 17 all day. So I got 7-11, 117, 17, and then 171. Okay. These are important numbers if you've been seeing any of them that involve the 17s. And then 777, extremely significant, the 7s. Why? 7 represents divine. Period. Anytime you see a 7, think divine just confirmed that. Because it did. A stamp of approval would be 777. That's massive luck, though. And even if I just see 1 7, I know divine's talking to me at least. He's saying, hey, you, daughter. You know, it's like a tap on the shoulder. I got something to say to you. Or it's just a confirmation. But if it's something big and I need some serious confirmation, I want to see 777, or at least 2 7s. But this is, you could, she's jumping for joy to the sky. And like I said, this is coming out with other signs. Why? Because this is like universal. Okay? Because it has to do with the universe. Astrology is about the planets, right? But, so for those of you in these types of relationships, and this is resonating, you already know you're planning this. One of you is planning this. And I need you to know the answer is yes. You're wondering something. You're asking something, you're fretting about something. Divine told me to tell you the answer is yes. At 9:40 on my timer, which would be a 4, which is stability. You're going to have stability. Things will work out. They'll be stable, secure, solid. So no need to worry. No sweat, basically. Things are going to be okay for you. I'm being told to look behind. Yeah. Commitment, stable for your bond. Flowers are happiness. Yellow is happiness. For the soul. Yeah, soul bond. Commitment of a soul bond. Okay. I'm now being told for the married couples, this is also for you. You guys also share a stable, secure soul bond in your commitment. Now, when I say 3D couplings, rather than energetic, this is my second group. I'm not only referring to people here who are married. No. You guys could just be dating for all I know. You could just be, engaged. You could have a common law marriage. You don't even have to, it doesn't have to be, legal is what I'm saying. Just some sort of commitment to another person that you've shared for a while. But some of you are getting engaged. I just heard this. And some of you are getting married. The dreams are coming true. You are marrying. This is your dream spouse. You're so happy. This person makes you jump for joy. Oh my God, this feels so good. Cancer, I'm super happy. I am feeling so good inside. For you, the 3D couples, this is really great. I am super happy. And I know you're already with this person. They bring out the best in you. And they make you feel safe and secure. Yeah. See, inside this ring, there's a man and a woman kissing. So you're already together. You're already together. They love spoiling you, he or she. They see you as their everything. They're everything. And they're insatiable when it comes to you. And I do mean in every way, Cancer. Wow. And I am talking to even couples who are married and have been married for some time. You have married, some of you are married to your divine masculine or feminines, and that bond is still going strong. And I just heard, no surprise, dearie. It's still going strong after all these years. That's fabulous. Isn't that what everybody, well, maybe not everybody these days, but some people want that. No surprise, right? You wanted true love and you found it. There were signs for it. You guys are so similar. We're going to pull that out, push that away. But look at how they're both like similar in how they're jumping. And the same type of heart and everything. You guys complete one another. You mirror one another. And, you rejoice because you found one another. It was like a needle in a haystack, right? Nah. Universe had its hand in that. You found your matches, 3D couples. I don't even know. What am I doing? 3D groupings. I'm not sure. I'll figure something out. 3D group. You guys found each other because universe wanted you to find one another. And some of you even asked for the help, and that is the best way, because when you involve the universe, your higher power, whoever that happens to be, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And you even share past lives. Some of you share past lives with your partner, and that's fabulous. And it's not to say there's not obstacles, right? It's just to say, it's easier when you do have the involvement of the universe, because, and you share past lives, because you have a lot, I don't know, there's like this deeper connection. It's just a lot deeper. There's a lot more compassion. There's a well that runs just strikingly deep. And it's unfathomable to you what you do for this person in times of challenge, or not challenge, obstacles and tests. And I'm sure you've proven that already in your commitments to yourself, probably. You're highly receptive to one another. I'm just saying. So, I like that. I like it. So some of you guys here in the 3D, you're gearing up to be getting married, or you've gotten married, or yeah, you're on the precipice. The spring, summer is your time to shine, I heard. Wow. Yeah. Great attraction. I heard some of you are a power couple. You guys cherish, I just heard I cherish the ground she walks on, or he walks on. We walk together, but, so, I mean, they don't necessarily put you on a pedestal, but they put you on a pedestal, and I think this is both ways, and the connection's powerful because of that, and great communication at that. So you both share how much you love each other like that every single day, and it's made your bond so strong. I mean, you literally cherish each other to the point that I just heard you lifted the vibration of the entire planet. 1707 on my timer. That was a direct message from Divine. Way to go. I have not given a message like that to my 3D couples. Not once. Wow, way to go, Cancer. That's amazing. Very intense coupling here. You've shattered the roof in a lot of ways, because this is true love. Roses could be significant. Some of you, this is a rekindled love from past lives, like I said, but multiple. I mean, not just one. We're talking you rekindled a love from multiple universes, past lives, and you've cinched it into one, and you brought it into this timeline, anchored it in, and you've actually met, very powerfully so, and you've continued it. I got chills all the way through my body. That is powerful. Love. And deeply spiritual. Deeply respected. I heard in the spiritual realm, you and your partner, and in all past lives. But you've had your challenges. You had to let go of a lot, both of you, to get where you're at. You had to go through a lot of fracturing in your own worlds before you met one another. You had to be alone. You had to heal. You had to go through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of hardships, I'm hearing, and get some enlightenment before you could get where you're at. You had to follow the signs and synchronicities. And you had to learn about the laws of attraction and how to attract in exactly what you wanted to attract in. And you were an honor student, I'm hearing. Well, the heck? The universe loves the heck out of you, adores you, because of how open you are. You're like an open book, and how wonderful you are. He's with you in every moment, Cancer. He wants you to know that. The universe, whatever your higher power is, he says, trust. Trust the process. And he wants you to know your day is going to be perfect for those of you that this resonates with. It was 2000 on my timer. Twos are all about couples, so think of 2 of cups. Yeah, your wedding day is going to be perfect. Perfect. Same for those in energetic unions, I'm being told. Anything else? I didn't even get the whole sentence out. Yeah. Commitment is the theme of the day. So look out for the synchronicities. Yellow seems to be significant here. It seems to be a confirming color at this moment. So if you're asking questions or needing confirmation, look for yellow. Yellow flowers, yellow cars, okay? If you have questions of the universe, yeah, about any obstacles or things that are causing you confusion, because divine is not confusion. That would be anything to do with the dark, the devil. So divine is all about clarity. Confusion is not, it needs to be let go. So ask for clarity. Confusion is a challenge. And work on attracting in what you want in the moment, okay? If this is a problem. Anything else? Connections are signified, new connections, as well as existing connections. But I just heard checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah. No, game over. Somebody thinks you're absolutely remarkable. And some of you, okay, there's a grouping of cancers out here in both groups. No, I just got clipped. 2222, yeah. Okay, so you might be seeing 2222. You've been hit by Cupid's arrow. You've been hit by Cupid's arrow. Meaning, you've got your eyes set on somebody. And you might have fallen in love. Or you might be wanting to date somebody. Somebody new could have walked in. You find them utterly adorable, I heard, but then remarkable came out. Then I heard gorgeous, undeniably attractive came out. I have a lot of respect for this person, I'm hearing. I keep hearing I want them. Dream person, man or woman. I'm just replacing lady, guy, because this is he or she, doesn't matter here. So some of you are okay. Some of you are wanting to renew vows. Some of you are wanting to get engaged. The new ones are new energetic bonds being formed. Okay. These would be new soulmates, new twins. Okay. This is a couples reading. So, but we do have couples that could be leveling up. So the level up here would be, unfortunately, swinging from one partner to the next, but also taking dating casually to just dating you. That's in here. I'm feeling that with some of these connections, like, wow, this person's utterly remarkable. I really don't think I want this person to be dating anybody else but me. So I think there might be some of you out there on the dating scene that can actually be heading towards marriage, but perhaps slower. So it's going to be like little by little, okay? Because I don't even know if marriage, how about we just say commitment, because, or togetherness, because I don't know. The dream here is to stay together, but what I'm feeling is that it's just you guys. You know, there's no more casualness, if you know what I mean. You know, I mean, I know what I mean. Like, I have a child, or a young man, a son, of the age, he was born in the 2000s, and these people of that age, I mean, I'm much older, they date very different than people of my time, and commitment is held in a different regard, okay? So just saying, what I'm seeing here and feeling here is, if it's not marriage, it's more like, I really like you. It might be on the DL. I think that's down low. And they don't want to share. They're not sharing. They don't want to share you anymore. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And that's how you know. And they're, you know, you're older now. So I don't think that, with at least who I'm picking up on, that they're caring about friend groups or anything. So that might, I typically don't pick up on teenagers too much, but nevertheless, Cupid is linked to spirituality with some of you. There's a direct link to spirituality here. Some of you could be going out on a coffee date soon, I was just told. Both groups. Some of you, this is going to be a coffee date to clear up some confusion and to issue an apology. Some of you, it's going to be a coffee date to kind of say, I need to let you go. And this is 3D, not energetic. This is I'm going to let you, what I was saying earlier, the letting one go for another. Yeah, I think this is Cancer who's going to let one go because they have found a twin. A twin soul, yeah. They don't know it yet. Let me tell you, you found a twin. That's going to be fun. Yeah, you're coming into union. So there's two messages there. That Cancer, that's your message there, but twin souls are coming into union now too. You're going to be embracing this person for the first time. Wow, why do I feel like I'm going to cry? Oh. My nose was itching. Somebody might have itchy nose. Allergies, maybe. But, yeah, kids might be significant. You might want kids together. You might have kids together. Inner child healing could be important, I was just told. You might already have kids with this person, I just heard. You deeply love one another. And you're rekindling after at least a year apart. I just was told. November could be important. Fall could be important. The sky, stars could be important. Being outside could be important. So that coffee date could actually apply to this as well. They might think you're precious. I just had a notification that says precious on it. So that was at 30, 33. So 333, you guys could also be starseeds. That's my 333 is a starseed number. Coming into union. You're extremely attracted to one another. Yeah, there's a conversation coming in, and it feels very awkward for somebody. Because there's a level of guilt here. Might have some stuff to talk about that doesn't seem comfortable to share, but I heard has to be done. So they'll have a moment to do that over coffee so they can let it go. Chat it out and release the confusion and try and move the connection together towards commitment. Now this particular, these unions here with the coffee date, these could just be friends. These could be soul bonds that are spiritually connected friendships. These could also be family ties that have been in separation. Okay? They don't all have to be romantic love. But this love here is deep, it's intense, it spans over multiple love times. Okay. Lifetimes is what I was trying to say. So love is definitely on deck. I mean, love. Yeah, love. They are very much in love with you. They might like Scrabble. They might like games. They played games. Somebody feels awfully horrible. Want to make it up to you because of all the confusion and the hurt feelings. Okay. Let's get some advice for these groups from Divine, shall we? Divine, what can we share with the energetic group? Give them some advice moving forward. The Divine says to relax and just do it. Breathe. Be assertive. Music might be important here. You could be getting messages through music. That beep was confirmation. Remember, this is part of your soul's purpose. Love for this group of people is directly and intricately tied to your work. This union. I was just told. Keep your heart chakra open. Yes, keep it open, keep it clear. You're coming to play. So, yeah, inner child healing, it's directly tied to your heart chakra. Okay, for some of you of the childbearing age, children are part of your soul purpose. Others of you, you'll be birthing and you know what these things are. You and your partner will both know what they are. What is it? Joy. Water is significant. Emotions are significant. Healing them. Yep, releasing them. Surrendering to the journey together. You'll have steady progress together. Focusing on serving each other, but also the collective. Divine, but the collective. Your promises are about to be delivered. You're right on the brink, so keep going. Right on the brink. Love is with you. Cupid is with you. So, I really do feel like there's going to be a sense of flirtation and this is really like that innocent first love feeling. And I'm getting with this card that for many in this group, you've never been in love before. That's really special. So you're going to have all those very firsts when it comes to love. And I'm getting tingles all the way up from my crown all the way down to my toes. There's going to be an opportunity to forgive and to nurture one another here, as well as a change in direction that will be almost instantaneous at 3636, right into a wedding. What the heck? So go for it. Another white horse. White horses seem to be significant, and I'll just share this with you. That is the second or third time I heard that white horses were significant today, as well as the number 17. Time to go, and then go for it. Wow. Okay? Because you have two white horses in your cards. And look at, they're facing one another. I'm just saying. That's amazingly awesome. Okay, so wonderful. Let's move on to grouping 2. This is my 3D group. Divine, what can we share? Wow, I didn't even get it all out. It's time to, Divine says, it's time to go for it. Go for it. Start giving and receiving with the person you love the most, your partner. You need to focus on servicing one another. Take this outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk, okay? Include children if you have any children, or get your child inside involved. Play a little more. You're getting, we have a tendency to be too serious. We need to relax and let loose, right? This will help us cleanse out that old stagnant energy, right? Trust the process, trust this journey, and things are going to come to pass in perfect time for you with regards to your relationship. A definite confirmation, a wedding, a magnificent wedding is coming that has changed the direction of your life. I would say that relationship as well. This whole relationship has brought in an aspect of you, an innocence to you that you love. This person treats you great, but bring in more play to your life, okay, Cancer? And some of you are entrepreneurs. No abundance is on its way to you. And have confidence with the things that you're building, because this is your life purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So be assertive with it. Music also could be important for you. It cleanses and clears your energy, but it also promotes more creativity. Okay, it gives you an opportunity. You know, when you play music, that music creates a vibration which goes into the stuff you're creating in that moment. That energy goes in. So don't be creating when you're in a crazy mood. Only create when you're in a good mood, when you've got love to put in the things that you're creating. Tip 101 from somebody who does it herself. Steady progress. You're making it. It's time to go. Here it is again. For some of you, this is your first love. You've never been in love before, and it was a blessing in disguise. You went through hell to get here, but you made it. Dang it. You did it, Cancer. Way to go. So that's your reading. I hope that you got something from it, Cancer. I really do, and I hope that you have a phenomenal rest of May and also June. Okay? Come back around. I do have a pick a card reading. I will be getting up here as soon as I possibly can. And until then, know that you're safe and that I love you. That you are loved, because you absolutely are. Take care. Okay, have a great day. Bye.